Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Rochelle Murcia.
And I'm Dave Gonzalez. We're following a developing story tonight. A Bakersfield attorney is dead after collapsing during a run in the extreme heat. Benjamin Greene was running a 5K at Hart Park last night when he died. Today, Eyewitness News reporter Suzette Reynoso spoke with his wife, who says their family is still in shock. Suzette.
Well, Rochelle, I spoke with his wife, Michelle Greene, who says the last 24 hours have been an emotional roller coaster for her and her family. She still can't believe that he is gone.
I'm in shock. I can't believe it. I look around and see things that remind me the little things. You know, even having to go pick up his car last night. It's, you know, go pick it up from the hospital where you found out your husband is gone. He's never coming home. There's no changing this. My children will never get to really know their father. And the older ones, they're teenagers without a father.
He leaves behind 9 children, including 5-year-old triplets. Michelle says her husband, who is 48 years old, was healthy and in shape. She says she blames the event organizers who did not cancel the run during this dangerous heat wave for his death.
They weren't prepared for medical emergencies, knowing it was a heat wave coming through Bakersfield and the conditions of the air quality. People weren't supposed to be outside.
The man who was by Benjamin Greene's side during the run also says heat may have played a factor in his death. For more on that, we turn to Eyewitness News reporter Kristen Powers, who joins us live in Bakersfield. Kristen?
Yeah, Suzette, as you just showed, not only did Benjamin Greene leave behind a devastated family, but also devastated friends. Now, I'm here outside of his law office where I met his friend who was right there with him beside him as he collapsed.
In the scorching heat Tuesday night, the Bakersfield Track Club held a 5K at Hart Park, posting on Facebook, "We know it's hot today, and race number 2 is at 7.
The fact that they even gave people that choice to go just saddens me.
Nate Wren says Benjamin Greene's goal was to finish the track club's summer series of races. He finished the first one no problem, but for this one, heat was a factor.
I kind of tried telling him no, then he said I'm going to do it, and he said I'm nervous.
Right before the race, Greene tagged Wren in this post, saying the 110 degrees was a concern, and he was thankful his friend would be by his side.
And he can't really run carrying stuff, so I was just walking. Anytime he needed water during the run, I just handed it to him.
Wren says the first 2 miles of the race, Greene was fine.
And he was like, I got this, dude, I'm doing great, that's what he's telling me. He's like, I can't wait to see Michelle and the kids when I get home.
But then, he says he turned blue and collapsed.
He hit his head and we were freaking out and I screamed and everybody rushed and we did everything we could.
Wren says they called for help, and when waiting for the medics,
friends who were doing the compressions, we got him to start to come back, and he was breathing and he started mumbling, and I was like thinking he's coming back.
But he didn't.
When the nurse people said if he would have an AED, I think he'd be up right now.
Wren says there were no AEDs, no first aid kits, and no medics at the race.
Why they didn't have medics out there? If they thought of canceling the race, why wouldn't you bring medics out as a precaution?
And today I did talk with someone from the Bakersfield Track Club asking for comment, getting their side, seeing if they had an AED or medical aid handy during the heat, but they declined to comment. This story will continue to develop and we'll be sure to bring you the very latest information. But for now, live in Bakersfield, I'm Kristen Powers, Eyewitness News. Back to you.
Just so tragic. All right, Kristen, thank you.